Hey everyone, welcome again to the Home Pro Shop Bottle Cutter Club. So today I'm going to do something very simple, but it's great because we're recycling. So like our last video you've seen here, we made this, which was incredible, one of them candle lamp things, and it came out beautiful. I loved it. And then we had this base, and I was like, okay, we need to figure out what to use this base for. And I didn't want to just toss it and throw it away, so let's recycle it, right? I was like, maybe we can do it as a trinket box or something, put little trinkets in there. And so I have this glass, and the base is a little bit bigger, so we can actually like cut the base off and use it as a lid. And I thought that would be cool, so let's try that out. I'm hoping this works out as easy as I'm thinking. And it's really just, like I said, to recycle these bottoms instead of just always tossing them whenever we do one project. So let's get started. As always, you get your safety gloves on. You got hot water boiling on your stovetop and ice cold water in your freezer. Remember, temperature is key as well as pressure when scoring the bottle. Let's measure this. I did a pre-measurement here. It was just a quick guess, but let me loosen this base so we can actually adjust it. And let's put this on here. Forward. And I'm sure you can see this in the camera, but there's like a little thick lip down here that goes all the way around. And I'm gonna just be on the right above it, just so it can be a little thicker than expected. And I'll tell you why at the end of this video. So let's get down just a hair right there. That looks great. I'm going to tighten it and then I'm going to measure again. As always, measure twice, cut once. And that's always a good thing to go by when you're doing these projects, so you don't always have to keep buying bottles and glass. And that looks great all the way around. Looks good to me. Tighten this a little bit more and let's start rotating. So for me, I have the base on my left hand side, so that's going to be the hand that I'm holding the bottle steady. The right hand is going to be turning the bottle towards me in a revolution and adding just a little bit of pressure. And usually I always said go one revolution around and that's all you need. But our last video, I actually went 2 times around as suggested by someone in the comments in our Facebook, and I liked the results a lot. So I'm going to do 2 revolutions around. And you can actually feel it and hear the difference when it falls into that score, into the groove there. Just keep going. But when you do that second revolution, don't press hard like crazy or you're gonna crack your glass. Just, give it a little pressure and that's all you need. That looks great. You won't be able to see this score in the camera because how low it is, but to me, that looks amazing. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna go get my water, hot water, and I'm back. And as always, I have my hot water here. It's steaming, and my cold water here. I even put a couple ice cubes in there just to show that it's cold. I'm gonna dip it in my cold water first. For some reason, I have more success that way, cold water. You can try it either way, but you want to dip it back and forth. And the water should do all the work. You don't have to really pull the bottle apart, or this is just a glass, and it should separate. You want to give it a small little turn every time you go back and forth, just so the water gets into that score. Count to 10, 20, whatever you prefer. I've never done a cut this close to the bottom of the glass, so I'm really hoping this turns out right. It'd be real neat not to waste pieces of glass. Just back and forth, no rush, just take your time, and it will separate. You can see the score anymore on this glass. I wonder if this glass is too thick. Maybe I just need to do another revolution. Get one more cut around this glass and see if that's going to help it separate a little faster here. I'm just putting a little more pressure. A little turn. Go back to the hot water. A little turn as well. I don't know if we're going to have any luck with this glass. Again. Wonder if we make the score a little more higher above that line. So let's go all the way. Let's see what we got here. Now let's dip it a little higher. I'm hoping this works for you guys so you guys can see this. To the cold water, to the hot. Go back to the cold. Try the cold water again. Getting confused now. Been going back and forth so long. For some reason this glass does not want to separate at all. Hey everyone, so I'm back. Sorry about that. I was having a little trouble with separating this glass, so I ended up getting more water, colder, hotter, and so I got it to separate. It didn't separate cleanly like I was hoping, but it's separated and it's going to work for this project, which is great. So I'm going to sand it down. Just real quick. need too much of a sanding. It was pretty smooth when it fell off. And then here's our glass, and we can set it on top just like that, like a trinket for a trinket box. And the reason why I wanted this to be a little thicker, like I was telling you in the beginning of this video, is because with it thicker, it's a little heavier and it doesn't fall off. See, I can shake it a little bit and it doesn't fall off. It stays real secure right there. But also check this out. If I put it down, or I'll just show you holding it. This is the widest cup I have in my home, the bottom, but it can be used now as a coaster because it's so heavy. It'll stay in place on the table and you can just put it down and there you go. Real nice and neat. So I thought that was cool. Also, you know, we do have those projects where we have a candle, you know, even something like this can sit right there on top secure, and you can burn a candle right there. It can be a little plate there for a candle, cup, a bottle, just a coaster, like I said, or it can be your lid for your trinket box. So I thought that was really cool to keep it a little thicker so you have multiple uses for it. Thank you again for watching, everybody. You know, as always, don't forget to join the Facebook group. That's where you're going to get the most out of your bottle cutter with everybody involved in it, talking about tips, tricks, how to do things as simple as removing labels, how to cut bottles, separating them better. I think I need to go in there and review it after this bottle and figure out how to separate it a little better. They'll even help you on some smaller things, like if you get a weird chip in your bottle, they'll even show you some cool projects on how to still make something out of it. And that was super cool that I seen the other day. So don't forget to join the Facebook group. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave us a comment and tell me hi. And also, if you want to purchase one of these beautiful bottle cutters, the link's in the description below, as always. Until next time, crafters, take care.